Hello friends, welcome to video practical series of soft computing using Scilab. In earlier practical, we performed experiment on different activation functions used in neural network. Some of them are linear and some of them are non-linear. In this video, I am going to demonstrate the second experiment, which is on the generation of a OR function using Macaulay-Pitts neural network model. So there are three different neural network models: Macaulay-Pitts neural network model, perceptron, and the Adeline model. So we will use here a Macaulay-Pitts neural network model for the OR function realization. So for OR function realization, we will require the two inputs, neuron x1 and x2, and the one target output. So x1 and x2, that these are the possible cases are present. 0 indicates it's a low value and the 1 indicates it's a high. If one of them is high, then output returns high, otherwise that output is low or a 0 output is present. So what is the architecture of a MP model? So the first Macaulay-Pitts neural network model is an artificial neural network model and introduced by the Warren McLeod and the Walter Pitts in 1943. Macaulay-Pitts neural network model is also known as a linear threshold gate. It is a neuron of a set of inputs I1 to IM and the one output as a Y. The linear threshold gate simply classifies the set of input into two different classes. Thus the output Y is a binary. Such a function can be described mathematically using these equations. The first equation, sum is equal to summation of the I, small I, W, the small suffix I. So that it's a weighted multiplication is present in between input layer neuron with their associated weights from I is equal to 1 to n. So then on this sum, whatever is generated, on that activation function works and to produce a final output Y. W1 to Wm are the weights values normalized in the range either 0, 1 or -1 to 1. And the associated with each input line, sum is the weighted sum and T is the threshold value is present, which is a constant. The function f is a linear step at the threshold as shown in below figure. So this T, if that the sum is less than or equal to T, so then it generates the output 0, and if for this sum is greater than this T value, that is the threshold value, so then it generates the output 1. So this is the architecture of a Macaulay-Pitts neural network model or a linear threshold gate function. So here I1 to IM, these are the input neurons are present. W1 to Wn, the associated weights are present with these input neurons. At this first phase, it calculates the summation of these I1 to IN multiplied with this associated with W1 to Wn and some value generated. On this sum, threshold is performed, a binary threshold if input is binary, and the output, final output is calculated. So this is the architecture of a MP model. So activation value x, so that is nothing but this value, which is a weighted multiplication is present, and this on this Y in, that is a net input at a Y neuron, so that summation sign is nothing but the net input at a Y neuron to generate the final output Y, so which is a threshold activation function. If this is greater than or equal to theta, so then it generates a 1, and if it is less than the theta, then it generates a 0 output. So here we have to generalize the OR function by using this MP model, and this truth table we required for this OR function. So we will see one problem on this. First, that we have to assume in this training algorithm of a Macaulay-Pitts neural network model, both the weights are positive and threshold is 1. W1 and W2 are 1 and threshold is also 1. So to first step is that to find the Y, that is activation of a neuron. So x1 is 0 and x2 is 0. So these are the first training pairs are present from the input. X1 is 0, x2 is 0. So we have to find its actual output. So first we have to find the y in, which is equal to x1 multiplied by w1 plus x2 multiplied by w2. Here two neurons are present and two weights we have assumed. We have calculated the weighted sum, and then we have to generate the y in, which is activation value. So put the values and find the result. So then we will get that the y in is 0. Compare this y in with the threshold value 1. 0 is less than 1. So therefore it generates the output is 0. Okay, so this is the first pair is present. Okay, x1 and x2. Second, take the second pair. x1 is 1, x2 is 0 with the same weights w1 and w2. So weights are not changed during the one iteration. So we will take a same weight value and a threshold value in this MP model. So x1 multiplied by w1. Now here x1 is 1 and this w1 is 1. x2 is 1, w2 is 2. So calculate its multiplication and the sum. So we will get y in is 1. 1 is greater than or equal to 1. So therefore it generates the 1 output. So this is the second value is present. So iterate it for the third time. So put the x1 is 0 and x2 is 1. So then the y in is x1 is value is 0 multiplied by the 1 plus x2 is 0 multiplied by this 1. So then it generates the value is 1 again, and 1 is equal to 1. So therefore y actual output is 1. So it is a third iteration. And in the last case, both the x1 and x2 are 1, w1 and w2 are 1. So therefore it generates the y in is 2, and so therefore 2 is greater than 1, it generates the actual output is 1. So we will get here dy, that is actual y is 0, 1, 1, 1, and this is the expected result is present or expected output is present. That suppose it's said variable, and when you compare this actual y with the target y, both are equal. So then we have to stop this training algorithm, and we have to in the expected output we can print like this: the weights of the neurons are this and threshold is this. So for this Macaulay-Pitts neural network model is possible. So now we have to write the experiment in a Scilab for this Macaulay-Pitts neural network model. So this is a Scilab file is present for the Macaulay-Pitts neural network model for the OR function realization. So as we did in the last practical, so we required these two commands in every editor, that CLC for the clear all for the variable browser to clear the variable browser contents, and the CLC for the console window, clear the console window contents. So here the two input neurons x1 and x2, that the 0, 0, 1, 1 and 0, 1, 0, 1. So these are the training pairs are present, input training pairs, and Z is the target, output is present, so that we have to initialize. So 0, 0, 0 output is present, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1 and 1, 1, 1. So this is the OR truth table is present. So now first we have to enter the weights and the threshold value through the keyboard. So we require an input function for this w1 and w2. So we have to assume the weights w1 and w2 and we have to enter through the keyboard. So then display. So first we have to enter the weights and then we have to enter the threshold value. So according to the training algorithm of a Macaulay-Pitts neural network model. So then we have to enter the theta also, and here first assume that all the initial values of the actual output is 0. Okay, initially that y is the actual output, holds the actual outputs generated in this training algorithm, and initially it holds all zeros. Then next, the first we have to find the Z-in, okay, and the Z-in is multiplied with this x1, Z-in is equal to x1 multiplied by w1 plus x2 multiplied by w2. So here 4 Z-ins will get displayed because here we are having the two weights and this x1 and x2, 4 training pairs from I is equal to 1 to 4. x2 is also from I is equal to 1 to 4. So here we will get the 4 Z-ins. So then compare this Z-in, this is the activation value generated, apply the activation function on this. So Z-in of I, so that means whatever the first value is present, compare this with the theta. So then it generates as per the activation function rule. If it is greater than or equal to theta, then its value is 1, that is actual output, else value is 0. So here we will get the 4 y's, so that is actual output of this network. So this display y, so we can display this on a console window. So then compare this actual y is equal to the desired y or a target y. So if both are equal, so then we can exit it from this while loop. So that's why we have used here a flag. If con that con is equal to 1, so that means con 1, it's a true is present, so then we can find this values up to here. And if it is equal, so then con is, we are making this con is 0 and we are exiting from this while loop, and we are displaying so that the MP network MP net is possible to draw this OR function. So that whatever the input weights are present and the threshold value we can print on a console window. So if it is false, so that means if y is not equal to z, in some cases if you put the other weights values and the theta value, so then we have to continue in the same loop. So that's why else part is present. Net is not learning, enter another set of the weights and the threshold value. So we have to enter the W1 and W2 and the theta again. So then the control is again comes here to calculate the next Z-in and compare that Z-in again with the theta and generates the actual y. So this is this process continues until that this condition is true, and if it is true whenever, so then we are exiting and we are printing that these final outputs. Okay, so like this the program is present for this Mac-Electro neural network model for the OR function. So we can save this file and then we can execute it. On a console we will get the output. So first W1 we have to enter, it is +1, W2 is +1, threshold value is 1. So then output of the net is actual output, it is 0 triple times 1. So and this is equal to that the desired output which is required for the OR function. So we can see again here in a variable browser, this y is the actual output is present, which is a 0 triple 1, and z is also 0 triple 1, both are matches. So that means we can draw the Mac-Electro neural network for this OR function, and we have to plot print these weights that W1 and W2 whatever we have entered and the threshold value. Okay, so this is the experiment 2. Okay, so Mac-Electro neural network model. Okay, so what is the conclusion of this experiment? So we required both the weights should be positive. If you execute it for the second time and if you that enter in this suppose W1 is 1, and if you enter the one inhibitory and one excitatory. So generally in a Mac-Electro neural network model, we that the two weights are present. One is called as the positive weight, and that is having the excitatory value, and negative weights it's a inhibitory value. If we enter this and suppose threshold value is always positive, so then the output we will be here we will get it's a 0 0 1 0, but our target y is having the value 0 triple times 1. So net is not learning, so you have to enter the another set of the weights and the threshold value. So this is the fault, that else part is present of that the if condition, if actual output is not matched with this target output. So we cannot able to draw a MP model for that weights and the threshold value. So we have to again enter the positive weights for both the input neurons, and theta is also positive. So then we will get that actual and targets are equal, so we can draw the MP network MP model for that the weights and the threshold value. So we have to print that the final weights and the threshold value. Okay, so that means for the realization of a OR functions we required both the weights should be positive and the threshold is positive. So that would be the conclusion of this second experiment. If you enter the one is positive, one is negative, so then we cannot reach to the our final result. So that is the 0 triple times 1. Okay, so thank you.